Ready? Ready? Salaji, is that all? Yeah. All right. Good morning again, and one for welcome. Good afternoon. Sorry, one for welcoming yet to another edition of the program with Newslands, which is reaching Answer for Radio FM 100.5 and online TV. Right, welcome again to Answer for Radio and the program on Newslands. We can always get you on Monday, Wednesdays, and that of Saturday. But today on day we get a special edition for the listeners and viewers that we can always follow and watch this particular program. Well, for today on day, we want to also welcome una as today be the 31st, the last day is March for 2026, and I think I want to get half a year. And of course, with this, we want for bring una some top stories. We can always reach you now from this fine frequency. We will come and analyze beaucoup top stories and we come out from different newspaper for make people and we will understand within the inside the newspaper there and the content. Well, as you always can know, we always deal with Mr. Laji, we're an analyst, and of course, he's going to do very well for me. We family, we listen as them always they get the information right because we know say within the communication world right now and a lot of fake news that they pass, so now make we give it time for make we will come and explain so now waiting come out for the week and out of the 228 radio stations and out of 20 on 200 and something newspaper then we get in the country. But of course, we always look at all newspapers and we think say they get some positive information and key topics and trending one day for the week. Well, remember say I deal with Mr. Laji and want to welcome you back at this fine frequency as of radio and ask if it don't take a long time until you in the studio, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to welcome viewers and we listening at Radio Land. As today back don't come follow can discuss issue the way the public publish in the various newspapers then follow, discuss and analyze them too.
Yeah. Thank you so much. As today for my members, you get the opportunity for join me on Facebook and other platforms and you get the opportunity for key comments to the Facebook page or you can text me at the number 08022000988. You can send it to WhatsApp. We will read and for me we able to play justice to the listeners and well. One of the things that we don't play around on the social media and different newspaper they therefore do it and the comment way the president in the United States of America when Donald J. Trump be commend president when a president Bill na the tell where they meet up na the FIA priority summit will be up in Miami and the Calabash newspaper now one part of the people will be able capture this particular one where Mr. Laji will be able to be small and why this comment?
Well, first of all, this story don't attest to the fact for years. Certainly, the president, it's a president, Jos Mada Bureau, a democratic leader, for the fact that one of the world presidents, President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, commend them publicly for them to power international conferences being so we be take in Miami that inside Florida, United States of America, where them go only fourth FFI priority conference. With that conference they invite most of the presidents, them, prime ministers, policy makers, them, they all be go meet up there, you understand? And for that meeting, that conference, the President Bill be lucky because then they follow give the guest speaker.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Imagine out of
all the countries and all the choose out, you understand?
Sure.
And they talk about how Africa for organized, so we all come together, you understand? For see how best way for boost the economy in Africa. This conference will take place last Friday, the 27th. You understand? We give speech, and that speech will move a lot of people in because they analyze certain issues the way if he says we as African leaders will all come together or work with that, definitely we for changing the narrative of Africa. We if they make closing remarks, you understand, the president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. First of all, he welcome President Bill. Tell him plenty thank you for the speech and the talk says he let that name the Mother Bill.
Yeah.
You understand? You want to congratulate him for the good work we do, you understand, as President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, you understand? And President Bill be able to interact with a lot of other leaders there. With the all people participating, everybody be try for meet with them and talk with them. And in the nutshell, that conference will be very truthful. And that conference is there for talk about. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think a very good one, and also one of the key things therefore do with the recognition. Because other countries they they ever them even in a normal talk between I can say with the presidents can you imagine the president for I can say the world president when Donald Trump will be say how they can make a response to people or talk to people, but to be able to come out and able comment with presidents because now the things the way they see and the kind of leadership style where you don't see from this leader. And of course, then they don't push a lot of signal to the international community of how the country they and how they run in a peaceful way with a lot of opportunities for young people. And we know say presidents able and I think for people who always ask from where you go, just they travel, not they get any good news. I think this is one part of good news. The first we don't get for recognize we for say no say yes. The country they we then get a leader we then call President Julius Maada Bio. I think that then a very welcoming news for Sierra Unions. And it's a very good one. Moving forward, we already see Usai 4.5 million US dollar mining plants we then launched na the Upper Banta Chiefdom and the Global Times be capture this particular. But I think Mr. Laji gets much for say.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, the story they talk about development, mining development in the country.
Yeah.
Upper Banta Chiefdom, in Moyamba district and the southern region of Segedo. This Friday we pass through when I be the 27th of March. Na be big day na inside Mabanta Chiefdom, Mabona village. Usai them go launch this big mining plant. A brand new one will cost about over $4.5 million.
Wow.
We the paramount chief P.C. Tommy Maulili Jumbla the second. Now people cut the tape for open and get a lot of dignitaries there. Maybe go inspect the plants, stakeholders them, other invited guests, senior officials of the National Mineral Agency led by the Deputy Director General, Dr. Anderson, they all go and they watch the plant. And these plants now Indians them. Now they mine it where they call Arima Mineral Company Limited. They take a concession to Leon Mineral Limited. Leon Mineral Limited gets a concession of 94 square kilometers, where they cover a lot of mining communities them from Namoyambate to na Bond districts. And this company, one thing about her now, purely Sierra Leoneans. The day before, first of its kind. Go to the dollar mining company them, so you talk about Sierra, we all now with money, but here now, exactly, this now saloon people there. And the chief, the CEO, okay, when the chief executive officer for this company, they call him Mr. Abdul Rashid Sisi. We senior lecturer back now for Abbey College. Na that is CEO for this company. We don't need existence for the past close to 7 years. You understand? Don't need existence. Mr. Sisi will be the talk a discover for say yes. We don't see even the miner at this country as well. Especially Sarah Woodside, we don't start from mine at Salonia for 8 years.
Yeah.
Because they start from mine in 1952. 30 they still per mine. But if you go, they see, they reflect. Do you understand? Any post we go for let's see, we go at the place, you understand? Mr. Sefsef Abididi, watch around and waiting for see any chargeable building them. We say go boost off, you understand? In spite of all all the money we did before by this mining, then they can't take the benefits and can't go to the country of origin. Can't go to Canada, Australia, America, etc. Whereas the only few Salonians, only few, and then the only more the benefits, where the bulk of the people are the benefits. So then 23 for Sebo, enough is enough. You understand? Why we say no will come together? So Mr. Rashid Sisi, by then he and company there about them 4 of them. You understand? Then the work, the whole senior position are who tied. You understand? 2018, then they left. They can't form this company. And since they don't form this company over 5 years, they've done doing a lot of things when they help a lot of Sierra Leoneans. They said they contribute towards the socio-economic development in spite of the challenges when they get, but notwithstanding they aim for stand by international standard. Every year they pay $1 million to the government. Then they pay NRE, then they pay the workers there, they get close to 500 staff them with the work, you understand? And most of it at the community center, community area outside the mine, the people who then are priority and the more than they give. You understand? So tell people plenty thank you for says this now a young company for now a young salon but now we are long na own. You understand? And we be the talk earlier, the paramount chief. We tell plenty thank you to all the people who come for can witness this occasion, especially to the people themselves. He said all the people for says this company now we get out because for the first time in the history of we chiefdom. You understand? Other areas in the bush don't get a very big mining company. We will come for can help we in the area of education, health, you understand, and other social activity. So therefore, if all the people will take care of these plants, they will come together to make sure that this company get for go from strength to strength. He assured the people in for say yes, we will get affordable drinking water. We don't discuss with the officials and the management team of the company for say that water are one of the challenges that are for them go get for them people and they don't assure them for say by according to they may forget this water. You understand? Tell people all plenty thank you. And the head of the Indians them where they run this mining company assure the people for say they can stay. Right? As soon as they can see the infrastructure the way not build, you understand, they assure the people for says forget the cooperation from them definitely, then they forget a lot. You see. So now this be happen a lot of people and all people. This is a development for those young Sierra Leone take the initiative. I think so that is to the type of talk about.
That's exactly gets for draw me attention in more so it's the first time. I don't know if it will happen, but for me, Kairi said this is a mining company we owned by a Sierra Leonean. Imagine.
Yes.
You know, and we governments, young people don't they cry a lot of in regards to the opportunities, the employment or empowerment where at least foreigners can come with a promise for do but in turn and we do. But here comes a Sierra Leonean where he grounded with the issues of Sierra Leone. And in know now waiting at the challenges in the mining sector, and I think even the geographical area also you would say this and this today and people like the wire come out and able to create opportunities for young people. Imagine up to 500 workers, staff, forgetting about other than just I think you would than just like worth estimates because there are a lot of people also where they benefit. Even people where they even go sell and then point then they themselves gets benefits where they give. And most of what they can say we don't know that we foreigners that they come, just they can do their business. So they reflect to the masses. Either our lights business or they help, water business or they help school now. If they say that they help school, but school self, they will just go meet one school where they don't structure, where they don't build. Maybe not just renovation, then come they renovate and paint them. But I think for me we begin get Sierra Leone and say we more gets the idea, more so in regards to mining business and development of the country. It's a large I think say we need to welcome this individual and we need to create more opportunities for her.
You are quite right. I think say government for give support.
Yeah.
So Sierra Leoneans when they take this initiative.
Encouragement.
You understand? But then they decide because they be the work and mining company, you understand? Now
get experience.
Time, they get experience, everything. But think for CS, the average Sierra Leonean they get the benefits. Like we don't talk earlier. Even at the mining areas, inside the mining they take place. When you go to watch in community there, better houses are not the way for benefits people. Now this they young many I don't see the disciples okay, it's enough. He perform you understand. We for pay and everything. So all we need from them is that their other mining, their people in the mining sector not for the suppress them because Then people are they pay the contributions, then they pay the the money dues what they're supposed to be to the state, including NRE and every group. For instance, every year they pay $1 million, not to small money to the government. You understand? But in spite of that, you understand, and not only participate in the company owner they are per se, but as a journalist, don't they discover for sales, people like it suppress we own people by that. But already paying people go access say una do this, una do this.
Yeah, more value.
You understand? Exactly.
Value
the foreigners then pass with the own salon people away at times and it discourage other salon people there. You understand? Then decide for a drop, then go about other business. You see. So for encourage this company, you understand, look, the support for them say they for go. Just the county department should be the talk say this now we own salon borders and let me say all which we own, you understand? Look, you know, employ a lot of people in our man, they now the only book now. You see all these like development. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, myself just stay promote in that particular area. They don't say a lot of the foreigners they don't come and get businesses. And looking at Sierra Leone, if you look at the corporate world, Mr. Laja, forgetting about don't be forget about the administrative stuff. You know, but when you look at business, economically, now people will come out from other countries. Now they get most of the big investments in this country.
Sure.
Thinking about then places like the hotel, restaurants, you know, the most powerful one then. Now people will come out from other countries. Now they make money so.
Exactly.
But why we they give them more space than even when encourage we all brothers and where we think say than they now a direct benefits. You know, and I think other countries you know they take something like that. If you go for workplace and country self, maybe now the managing director will be a foreigner, but everybody for be a home based somebody, you know, and this man don't try a lot, you know, on this particular one. Let me not discourage them because to receive unions, it's something like a routine. It is part of we when we did for they always discourage with brothers then. You know, if they're not a good tea farm, they will get a case. If they're not get a case, they will bring other issue, will go make it sit and discourage one day and say, oh, me, I don't left. You know, now they make people know they invest in the country.
You are quite right. This issue now they talk about Badak, the former president, Amachi Jankaba.
Sure.
Badak, for instance, because you don't say young Sierra Leone and the try for work. You understand the try for cool and calm down.
Yeah.
At least we will change that narrative, we will change that attitude. The law always say we will come together. We will definitely this country way from moving forward.
Yeah.
Therefore, one for give support. You understand?
Sure.
So this company, you understand, when a Salomon company, we develop just the other Chinese company.
It's a very big one.
You understand? You see.
So we self go. We self as an institution or Sierra Leoneans, and I think we need for post of this, and we need for play with your role. You know, you as a blogger also not just either for send bad news, you know, but also let me try for say our best we able to promote this individual or the institution that you work with they do because now they make them continue for do more.
Sure.
Who knows, maybe they get plan for extend to other districts. You know, these are all plans for make we economic will grow and will be stable. Thank you so much for that particular one. Day moving forward also we see inside the gender minister to advocate for stronger action for end violence and against the Bikini side. These are something we don't say we call for this, and the minister will come out from it to say, Mr. Lachi.
Thank you very much. The Minister for Gender and Civilian Affairs, Dr. Isaac Mahoy, we have a lecturer at Nigeria University. We don't come for change the narrative. We take over the Ministry of Gender and Children Affairs because so concerned, they get passion, you understand, on gender issue. And since we take over, we don't see a lot of changes that they take place based upon the bills that the laws that we don't put in our parliament and for the people and therefore adhere to that. This being said, also, we will talk concerning about violence. We will talk on stronger global action for many to protect the young picking them, you understand, against violence during the 70th session of the Commission on the Status of Women. We engage in high-level discussion for extend the child protection system. The minister, we talk this, we meet Dr. Nja Abdallah Njai, the United Nations Special Representative for the Secretary General on violence against children, for deep collaboration and enforce national and regional child protection framework. But that meeting, they been try for explain about the good way Salon people, where the Salon government don't play, especially the leader, when His Excellency the President, we get passion for see how best and get for protect the picking them for women them. Make sure that you're not for go marry below the age. You don't push laws them. You understand? Make sure that they're picking and get for good school because in believe see in picking a good school definitely they're going for teaching identity. You understand? And they're going for develop the country and change the family. So a brief this special UN representative about the developments we Salolo make. You understand? On the area of protecting the child from violence. You understand? And the UN special representative was very impressed about the good way the Salon government don't play for see that how they protect young picking them. Was really impressed. We explained to them the bills they don't pass and so on and so forth. It's definitely Salon the top and they commend the minister. And that is to get time for talk about.
Thank you so much. Of course, Honorable Minister, Madam Aissata Mahoy, I think even we pass through the GS Forum network. We're not the chair organization at the country. We able to attest to see the short time they don't give a lot of opportunity. They don't create a lot of spaces for young people, especially for young people. You know, what would say they see opportunities that they can instead of people within our office, government officials will send the recommended individuals and really do very well. We see that they go in do it in some now like since Namina the minister, just an example, Namina the minister of gender, because I get this opportunity, I'm not going to the right people. It's I go do because of influence. Maybe I could just send me young people and say, let go for this. But when that individual go, we go come. It's like the gap still there. We're not able to bridge that gap. And some way, Madam Aissata Mahoy don't say for bridge in your leadership. The short time, thinking of issues of picking them, every now and then with the good news, with the say the ministry don't do this, the ministry don't do that, just for empower the young people and believe in the young people for say we are not all the future leaders of tomorrow. We are leaders of today. So it's a very good one for make the gender minister also come out with this, and we all will be in support for make we will make sure say we able to put small strength for advocates, more so for end violence. The harassments is too much, and we are beginning the other day a very misleading, and these are all things we need for the consider. I also look at one of the top story we get for with the Ministry of Social Welfare. I just expect because from the Ministry of Gender to Ministry of Social Welfare, and first we get Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs. So these are just the two ministries working together. Then SEFTO receive a food donation from Chinese embassy, and for A to Z newspaper be able to capture this. Mr. Lajis, I think
thank you very much. Yeah.
Very well.
The Ministry of Social Welfare received food donation from Chinese embassy. This is the new bilateral relationship between China and Sierra Leone. They have a good relationship with them.
Sure.
And China don't play very active role to the socio-economic development of Sierra Leone. Look at the area of agriculture, they are putting in terms of infrastructure. You see the landmark there now we country when you come. Look at you building the police headquarters, all that here and some of the landmark, even the foreign academy, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then it comes from time, you understand, the office of the vice president, all and then some of the landmark there. But beside that, now there's not begin for the contribute back to religious aspects, right? Before the fast they done, then decide for okay, go full stop to the ministry because I don't discover for says Salon people and they get Muslims and they go Christians say this, then can go full stop about over 300 bags of rice. When they say we'll give to the Muslim people, they understand because they believe say this are the only months of Ramadan
for famous
for good. You understand? And they say don't discover about that. So that is why they come for this donation. And the deputy minister, Haji Keller, when I the deputy minister for social welfare, okay, now we receive this donation on behalf of the minister and the ministry and tell people in plenty thank you. They say this donation they go a long way. We are going for distributing across the country So the Muslim people, you understand, tell them plenty thank you. It should say yes. The relationship between Sierra Leone and China will go from strength to strength. You understand? He say they appreciate and they assure the ambassador for say yes. These three can also then go therefore distribute them so that the benefit of all the Muslims there. He say, especially during all the month of Ramadan, he tell them plenty thank you and assure them for say yes. Everybody will benefit. The minister and the ambassador himself will tell plenty thank you and assure say yes. Then we will continue for the Salon.
Yes.
And that is story that I could talk about. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's another one, and also the Ministry of Social Welfare, that's everything very well. I think these are also for boost and also for reduce hunger and more of we young people, the gap between those who are victims or survivors of violence or harassment, early marriage or other ways. I think we trust the leadership of the ministry for making the able and this particular fine one. Yes, and moving towards another top story where we also look out inside today on program, therefore, do it the trade minister will don't lead a delegation for going at the interview when at the World Trade Organization conference now and of course News 24 be able to capture this particular one. It's a large the inside this list.
Yeah. The Minister of Trade, when Alpha Ibrahim Sisi don't lead Salon delegation for go attend the World Trade Conference will take place in Cameroon this Bentemia so. The minister will go at this conference will take place this from the 26th to the 29th in Cameroon International Conference. We bring a lot of people there, about 3,000 delegates across the country. Across the world.
Yeah.
All over the world, they be candy for can discuss issues concerning about trade. As I say, 3,000 delegates across the globe on the Yaoundé Conference Center. The Salon delegation be led by the Minister Alpha Ibrahim Sisi, together with the country permanent representative, Dr. Lance Bergy, also be in attendance. The conference being chaired by the Cameroon Minister of Trade, you Magbori Maranga Atgana, we the chair the meeting at the open session increased by very senior state officials, including the Prime Minister of Cameroon and the Vice President of the Gambia. We will feature vibrant cultural performances that will be put. We will talk at that meeting, they talk a lot of issues then of how they therefore try to bring trade business from one country to another. We will benefit with the people, particularly within Africa and West Africa in particular. The meeting will also put the position for us see that they will for ECOWAS so that dispute nobody in terms of the world trade, but the business when they do. They use about special treatment for benefit the people. The minister being so happy and the minister be express thanks and appreciation as he called for unity among the colleague ministers, especially within the sub-region, where we included Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, the Gambia, they also be take part and this ECOWAS Commission for the Partnership for Coordinate Regional Position ahead of the LMC 14. Mr. Sisi will talk concerning the priority during the separate conference engagement with less developing countries than the LDO trade ministers, where the open remarks, Dr. Okundo Iwenda will talk about the global trading system, waiting for adapt as rapidly for involve the landscape and foresee that the WTO remain indispensable na the world. And that is story later I will talk about. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, the Minister of Trade, we don't see a lot of improvements and developments in this particular ministry. The only challenge we get here for doing it the fear, because we brothers, we uncool them, people away we think say they're more focused on trade. And we see how other countries they do very well, like looking at Guinea, they're more focused on business, but development still leading, you know. And the Minister of Trade himself don't they do very well because don't they capture a lot of the stories or information that we take out some moves more so for the recognition at the global stage. And still don't they do very well. And Mr. Rajab, they tell you what of they say all the appointments where His Excellency they do, I don't think they do the wrong appointment because these guys are delivering. Guys,
Yeah, sure. You are quite right. The Minister of Trade and Industry don't try level best for make sure that they do work for supervise other ministries that we do under in purview
yeah,
for make sure that the commodities that we the people that want for them at the market, right? It is 24/7 for monitor, including service fuel. Okay, they monitor for make sure that fuel the at the market
sure.
for monitor the petroleum, natural petroleum, everything for make sure that when they do something, then there the fuel go dey.
Yeah.
So you really try.
Sure. And of course, I think more than they work on the interest of young people, I mean, Sierra Leoneans, because we don't see a kind of improvements even in the business of the day-to-day business. You know, I think it's a very good one, and we really appreciate and trust the leadership. And we know say they will continue for giving more new small things and will happen in other ministry. Also, I think one of the key things where government on to themselves for partners, also for for strengthening the coordination, more we will talk about water and sanitation, Mr. Lachi. The needs to capture this.
Yes, this to the time we'll talk about the Ministry of Water Resources.
Yeah.
This last Thursday we've been passing the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation, then the whole high level donor coordination meeting for medicine how best salon water and security and wash assets for improve their projects there. With the Honorable Minister Dr. Sao Patu Anna Isata Makati, we've been called for many stronger collaboration, okay, for many aligned partner for improved service delivery across the country to make sure that the water service where they serve the people forget time readily available, not only in Freetown but all over the country. We talk about the open session. The minister will outline the vision of His Excellency the President, Sir Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, the government for the more coordinated and sustainable wash sector. Wise the World Bank they support the missions. Then we support the mission and foresee that they improve the water structure in the country. We call on people and for many all come for see how best water will make people and for them yes. Water is very important and therefore we call on the people and we forget the benefits for all these projects also with to hand. Because even says water, people in the sense are natural thing about area, but before this water they can be to know, they get a process. You understand?
Sure.
One of the process they get for put chemical, prepare them for move from one point to another. You understand? So waiting now that we they consume the water for now for make sure that they protect them, you understand? By repeal bills. Right?
Yeah.
You know, we just go most and get water free. That it's not about giving the water
anyways,
because some people can get access to water now free and about give them. Well, you know, just go on the go take some water now. You can
income because you need process.
Exactly, get process.
Yeah.
So therefore, we get for the pay with water rates.
Sure.
We then bring the bid to go all out for the pay because now 2 million the pay their respective agency also like Mavali Water Company, Salwaku, now they didn't go for pay. You understand? So it call on the people of Ceylon from where they work hand in hand for see that their development partners for improve the water sanitation at the country. So in a nutshell, that's the type of talk for Ceylon and partners with other people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, I really see a lot of impact, a lot of changes in water challenge more so. I can tell you now match we don't end it so. but I not see like there are challenges more compared to the other past years where people are going to get for water business. I think this also will improve the health status. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Grant experienced that because within an institution, my match by then tell me also say
so much.
Yeah, water no kinika, but tell God thank you, there's a lot of improvements. At least we dey get water at least 3 times per week. Imagine it's also say yes, they don't improve as compared in the past.
Yeah.
So what was kudos to Goma Valley, and let me commend them for that. One for commend back the ministry under the leadership of Dr. Saul Makati for the good work we did. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Of course, that's a very good one, and we don't see a lot of changes, as I say, and we open to that then will continue. And even it will be like, if possible, a change of leadership will take, but let us continue to work on the same shoe. We say the minister, we say the head of this minister for water resources business will become able himself follow that kind of trend for continue, because that's like way people and only gets for the past how many years. It's a very good one anyways. And people are thinking what SCS changes only happen in regards to water business and salon, more especially freedom. Let me also look at the Labour Minister, Rado Swage, we don't install NACIT board. I don't know, from the AYB newspaper, waiting this mean, or waiting actually the inside this particular news.
Well, this story, I know, say His Excellency the President, Gitara Gidachilos Madapiu, appoint a new board chair, right?
Sure.
So that this board chair, the president, the minister, they go install. Okay, for select take over now very effectively after them pass all the parliamentary approval and so on and so forth. So at the time this now for both install and now for the work very effectively. So the Minister for Employment, Labour and Social Security, Minister Mohamed Rahman Swale, don't formally was for the newly appointed chairperson, Board of Trustees for the National Social Security and Insurance Trust, NACIT. That ceremony don't solidify the government's renewed commitment for making board in the social safety nets and then secure institutional stability for salon pension administration. NACIT Director General Mr. Mohamed Fuad Dabo will be open the proceeding. Talk say the proposal so now for make sure that we get an open door policy for make sure that people away they pay their contribution, then they handle their money very effectively. And so the media so for can install the new board chair. We will for move NACIT go before, you understand, because the board they fall into the work hand in hand with the management team and foresee that benefits will come not only to NACIT but to the entire country as a whole. So the minister will acknowledge the institutional progress, citing the commission of the NACIT, the first district office when they don't open up Amamba since they established. However, she farm call for the try to do an accountability directly for strength the public discourse surrounding the management contribution of the fund. So I will also assure the board but then continue government support for strengthening operation and expand nationwide for reach nationwide at the country. We will accept in role as board chairperson. Madam Aisha Tamara be expressed thanks and appreciation for the confidence and a great tribute to my departed colleague, the first chairman will be Didi. But if he don't die, that's why President Bill appoint him. He said, pray for him and talk about the people we play, and that's why I say he will continue in that direction. And she said, despite this is a big responsibility, but he emphasizes NACIT and we shall go for secure livelihood for the countless Elonia. He said it's unity, educational, and it's dedication, if you for work hand in hand with the management team and the board for making for say that people that really contribute the NACIT get them benefits wey dem deserve. He tell all plenty thank you and tell the minister for labour, Dr. Mr. Mohammed Rahman Swali, for the good work we dey do. That's all.
Thank you so much, Labour Minister, to be one of the backbones in regards to the implementation of the action we President will be set out doing in your message. And of course, we don't see a lot of steps they move, so we don't take both home and abroad for make changes or things that will happen more in the area of we young people for we get empowered and employment more. I think it's a very good one, and we want for applaud them, and we also want for join the world and the citizens and for support and for praise the young good work we don't do, and we know cinema we deliver. We don't do well, but we don't see examples, and a lot of them, a lot of changes to happen, you know, and more like in the area of the insurance and also the can I say the amount, or can I say the salary, the wages and salary aspects will be already clear for make sure say at least the least person where they work at any institution for be paid like 1,500 or so or above. You know, I be get that particular information there. Then they also they make really get confidence. You know, and then they don't help. Most times they well, we get with daddy there, we uncle there, we mama them, where they teach at that village. So man now just 800,000, 800,000 they get. Some now 1,000 they get, some now 1,000 plus, you know. But in don't help make it very clear. At least governments and the international or NGOs themselves will able to increase the wages and salary of the workers. And I think that they now a very good one also where Sierra Leoneans will see as a welcoming news and welcoming developments in the country and the labor aspect, labor sector. I mean, thank you so much. And of course, I'm for just remind we listeners and followers and viewers and say this is the program. This lens we always reach you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and that of Saturday. But we get a lot. We get a challenge. We will not be able to capture this particular one for this week on Monday, but we are here and I will give more space. Moving forward, Mr. Laji, we also don't see OSI, the SLPP veterans go visit the party headquarters. And we understand, say, we know, say, the new elected chairman, na Party Songa, we don't do very well. So, what's may come out of this particular visit?
Yeah, these are the veteran members of the SLPP, who don't know the SLPP. She said this Benjamin, two of them people work at the party office, where a lot of people will appreciate when they see them. When the first Speaker of Parliament, Dr. Abbas Odo, and the first regional chairman for the Southern region, when Al-Haji Mansa Kanja Sisi, Minister of Energy. Then two of them be going at the office day and they meet the chairman of the national chairman of the party, Jimmy Batilo Songai. Be happy for receive them and welcome them at the party and show them, brief them about waiting the party they do at this point in time. See the priority now and for bring everybody on board. When they work in one direction for move the party forward. It's a no for leave no one behind, you understand? And tell them plenty thank you. And then say for them the talk. Then thank the chairman for the party when Jimmy Batilo Songai for the good work they do and try for caution and back for CS. And then you don't forget to make sure that you work with the people and make it all come together because it's a unity strength. It's a party, a national character, and for many people and all come together with a unity. At this, they don't beat all along, and therefore, itself will continue that standing for united people. Plenty thank you to the distinguished senior stakeholder for the visits and the steadfast and during this time, you understand, especially if you don't be in opposition, then we stand firm for the party. You understand? So tell all plenty thank you. We them is the talk, Dr. Abbas Woodley, the talk say in about Budu say that they learn in high spirits and get confidence and the strength and the party leadership wey dem don do. Tell them plenty thank you and I assure them for CS. They don't get no doubt. And that's the song guy for move the party to a higher heights. And that's this story is there for talk about. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All gears to the leadership and of changes or developments or good way to the leadership of Basil Songa as a chairman. We don't see a lot of changes, and I think somebody we discipline because he hardly since we they elect her, we they put her in as the chairman. Imagine we don't get a lot of controversies. The ruling party and that of the opposition. But within this short time, we just hearing number one part. We I mean the APC the your side don't get a lot of issues. But I think from the leadership of the SLPP, they don't even minimize and they even control and maintain to make them followers them who respect law and order and dignity in the country. And I'm proud of that particular one day because changing of leadership, actually they say we're not a person coming, you need to forget a different style. And now that's what they expect also from we other party then again, especially like the APC, we get a positive mindset because Salona one we get, democracy now we all believe in. And I'm sure we as young people don't they copy from a big one day for tomorrow. Thank you so much for that particular one day. Mr. Laji, we also see we also look at the SLRSA, but before we come to that particular one day, about this one way the Basim Mohammed we don't elect as a vice president, and Africa 24 newspaper be able to look into this.
Well, I think say this story that I big respect to Sierra Leone, the area of sports, because Mr. Mohamed Basim, we now the president for the squash association at Sierra Leone. This been telling us so we don't go win one election maybe take place on the 17th of March 2026. We defeat a Nigerian contender.
Okay.
He gets the highest boost of 18.
Wow.
So because of that, they will appoint him for the vice president for West and Central Region for the Squash Federation of Africa, SRA. Mr. Mohamed presently, as I say, now in the president for the Sierra Leone Squash Association, now be emerged victorious as he be pulled 18 votes with a vote for him against his opponents when a Nigerian man Sunday Wilson Egwako will be get 5 votes out of the 21 eligible member them. We member nations then 18 participants in the voting process in the official close of the poll. The position became vacant following the passing of Mr. Ahmed Adamu Irena in November last year, 2025. We prompts the regional body for many organize a fresh election for fill that position day. Because of that, it will be died.
Okay.
Mohamed Basim will also be recognized as Sierra Leone business sector with the Pacific and Sierra Fishing Company, one of the country's leading fishing enterprises. And as a squash player, he don't play a pivotal role for the nurture the sports locally and supporting the athletic coaches through financial assistance, provision of equipment, and sponsorship for international engagement. So Mr. Mohamed Basim, the businessman, that get Sierra Fishing Company.
Right. Thank you so much. I think it's a very good one with a summary of with the analyst skills too. I think it's a very good one. We also want for join the entire institution or organization for make we also send we congratulations message to them. One for say congratulations to you, and of course we know say this now a step forward in regards to your leadership in regards to your capacity or your knowledge where you get in leadership and other skills. I think we will do more with the expect and a lot of changes will happen compared to other past governments or leaders. Yes, the CLO with Safety Authority Management law also inspect the Bible Road administrative building. What we come out from this from Satellite?
Yeah, thank you very much. If people they go around the new road by inside that school they call St. Helena. If you watch on the right side, you see a very magnificent building.
Yeah.
That building did the full yes.
And it has been for long.
Yes,
so many years.
Yes, and the administrative building for the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. We forced them within Obi, no, Kisigo. But I don't thought fit for CS for move now because we don't discover for CS. This book for one for lot of support them for the good thing you don't decide for you.
Okay.
So that is why the management team led by Mr. Batu Bio, okay, when in the executive director for the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, it's a deputy and all the other directors then we go back at and we then see how far the building we don't go because the building don't take some time. So then one time foresee that then we start for use that building day instead of them continue for the PC where the place don't look tight, especially when they can it affects them. So the management team they go now by do a good feature with the executive director James Bakipio and senior director then we inspect the ongoing construction work and assess the progress and discuss the operational readiness. The contractor may talk say about 95% of the construction work they don't complete the final churches, the pipeline and the modern office complex thing. He said the building the future state-of-the-art facility, including spacious office with them for the use, they can forget conference room, ICT, infrastructure design for provide a conducive working environment for staff. Mr. James Biobi emphasized the importance of the new building for me to enhance their own road safety authority and capacity for me to deliver their mandates. He said this facility will significantly improve the operational efficiency for enabling us for doing better service to the public and for drive the road safety initiative job. This visit may highlight Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority's commitment for the improved infrastructural development in line with His Excellency National Agenda 5 Game Changer. Deputy Executive Director Josie Abraham Scott Manga praised the management and the contractor for their efforts and the commitment for ensuring the speedy completion of this project. All the contractors for me to stick to the agreed time for the official handing over of the complete building. So now this may have to do the people work at it, but see that they do them very effective.
Thank you so much. Now that's not one of the things that we make always say in the radio online this platform that any change of leadership, there must be a change of operations, a different style where the leader they bring. All gets to transformation and growth and also development. You really watch me now, even attest to this, say that building been on there and there for how many years, just beat him up, people get different thinking, people get different idea for that particular building. But I'm sure recently we're going to see changes on the Apple, because places, even them business people within the area they within do imagine seeing that's a report. You see now every day you go make you shop again, look the fence, look the shop, and look the shop, look the streets, the highway. The place then just to make the place be so tight, there is no accommodation. You go say for go parking with capacity parking at street. These are all challenges, but I'm sure with the inspections and the monitor we go monitor, then they go don't create a lot of changes because we believe in this leadership and for Salone, for me who gets people like the one they are difficult. we say we don't meet other person, other party we don't can go start for do work. They not able complete that. Then change of governance come, then you can have power, but you come and it will continue. That make them say governments are continuity. And we follow, we don't see a lot of impact, we don't see a lot of changes. Yes, to be frank, and we already listen we give there we witness, yes, change don't happen. Even when if you look at the road safety measures, recently we don't see a lot of traffic lights there. We don't see a lot of traffic wardens. We get the one with the patrol. We get the one them also within appoint them. Therefore, we get them, but the kind of consistency we don't be an issue. But the short time change don't they happen.
Yes, we don't talk about this program as a result of the leadership.
Yes.
Since His Excellency the President appoint Mr. James Bakupio as the executive director, definitely we don't bring a lot of developments. One of them, make sure that first try for improve the salary and the other benefits that they're supposed to get, and that's very improve and make them work. You say we work very hard because says at the end of the month we get something you understand for realize, and therefore you put more effort, and that's why most of the staff they now they're very vigilant at the road, and you don't be a lot of things saying if you want to get your license in less than 1 hour, 2 hours, you don't get time as compared sometimes we take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months or so. Yeah, you want to digitalize the office so that you don't digital anything how you want and just they make them very good for you. So that it's not a lot of development so you don't do. Even across the country, go offline, you understand it. Like the offices there at the district council office so that they do their work very effectively. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, maybe this one would be, or maybe we can just take and join them for make we analyze what we just look at the two issues there. Top stories that we will bring forward today. One gift will do with defactory or defamatory mayor or deputy. Okay, deputy mayor of who risk don't join the Muslims, I think, yeah. And also we also want to look at 13 police officers that we set for your name's peacekeeping employment. I'm sure.
Yeah, this one they talk about the deputy mayor for the Freetown City Council, when Mr. Quick lives, when a devoted Christians, but he decided to join the Muslims in community in Mornington. We go pray there, do the prayers, and this man a lawyer by profession, and despite we be a lawyer and despite in a Christians, but he left for share because he said do the month of Ramadan, now month we find for do good, so he decided for support the Muslims communities there, some donations there we can keep. So this time around, he decided for join them by the prayer back. We will pray at the Mornington playing field. A lot of Muslim people they appreciate what they see and they advise them, tell them plenty thank you. And say, man, no, relent because during the holy month of Ramadan, they may pray. Tell them, say, no, we say after the fast, man for fully matter, he say, when I follow the closer to continue. We don't see how the world go. He say, do, especially when the young man and the young man, then when we come closer to Allah, you understand? So by so doing, then we get the fairness of God, when they go to pray, so that we get unity, peace, and love for the country, and all just make all yourself together. The Lord try for help yourself, you understand, inside the need be, and that by so doing, we say we make the country that go before. Tell them plenty thank you for the fact that and the prayer that God will bless them. So in a nutshell, and that is being happy with the deputy mayor of the Freetown City Council. When Mr. Quick news, we will tell people plenty thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. And final story we get for the listeners.
Yes, the final story that we get 13 police officers and we don't read now for who take part by the International Peacekeeping Mission South Sudan. Then 13 officers that before they left for war, then they will take we are in the final briefing from the Inspector General of Police. It will be farewell. Say very soon when they can leave, when I go for go join we accompany them, international peacekeepers from different countries there. And therefore, he urged them for me to maintain the dignitaries, dignity, you understand, and also professionalism based upon the training the one of that will for make a difference, for them to make a difference. They say, dude, one of the one that not only the Salon police that they go represent you, but the country as a whole, from Sierra Leone, and don't remember for say other Sierra Leone don't make a benchmark, right? Senior as well as other junior officers, they don't make mark when they be the okay, you understand? Look like the like of former AIG and Kalia CC, the Orbidondidi and other officers and say they also do for maintain that training for say yes. This owner the go for put salon in them before and owner work very hard. Tell them plenty thank you and they assure say yes, they could monitor them going forward, you understand, for say our best, then we go from Sudan. Yeah, so that this may happen with them, we go meet the IG, we will make them farewell about 13 of them. But that 10, they get about 10 man them and 3 women them. We get for go.
Thank you so much. And of course, now that's what we get for now for this particular edition of the program Newslands. But before we go and let me play justice to the listeners and viewers them, I want to give us some key comment in regards to the program today. And this other one say the leadership of the SLPP don't they do very well. And we understand and we know which chairman we will get. We no nonsense man, sorry for that, but now possibly discipline. I think it's a compliment in regards to the leadership of the SLPP. And this other one they also ask in regards to the Ministry of Social Welfare, how we don't get donation of food. I think this person they say we hope and pray say we will distribute this kind of support we don't get more so as soon as can get picking them now the remand places them for make themselves go at least benefits from them from this donation. And we trust your leadership, say we get a lot for the for the country and we just start the God give you long life and well body. I think this one just puts Mohammed put the occasion. And this other one say plenty thank you. Of course, yesterday I be watch for Newslands, but I will say now I will say now any other thing happen. Anyways, thank you for the good work and continue as we always say put ace and ace for Yeri waiting the comments from different newspaper because we don't get time for it though. But if you come and analyze, we have to get more information. And this other one they say, Mr. Laji, in regards to the Trump, in regards to Trump in recognition for Salon, you think say that day now for only the president in create impact? Oh, now for the country because we get challenges the way His Excellency needs for present to this leader for look into the particular things and they for solve the problem. I think these are just few questions, Mr. Laji.
Yeah, thank you very much to the people of the United Land. You should say so I follow up the program. To regard to that last questions, yes, not only to the president, but the people of Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
But the fact that the international conference, for all the presidents immediately, prime ministers and other policy makers, and they
send signal.
You understand? Donald Trump recognized President Biu. First of all, I name Yadma. He said, I love that name. You understand? Mother Biu. I tell him plenty thank you for the good work. You understand? Among all the other presidents will be witnessed that occasionally. This is the fact that for CS, you know, CS President Biu, contrary to what people have been talk in the past, for saying a democratically elected president. So the president will appoint, they don't applaud them, they don't praise them, you understand? So now it's okay, case closed. When people don't take part in Bambo, you understand? Thank you.
Thank you so much. And before you go, Mr. Laji, waiting on your last message now, more so as Sierra Leone or Freetown, you know, they observe the weather change, you know, inside the season in Amatan. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we are one for appeal to all Sierra Leoneans Learn time for the clean environment and we realize yes, this is like climate seasons. It's not really good like how we expect them before. So you say for prepare to learn for environment so definitely when again they will become they will create a lot of problems, disasters them and so on and so forth. Make sure that if you're getting fires them around, maybe you don't cook, you understand, make sure that you put off the fire off, especially people they use them could pot them. If you left and so because the weather at times it can be very rough, it is. If you never have, you will try for catch fire, we don't go safe. So make sure that you put it all off and keep to the peace because